The difference is that when those types of things are happening, and you'll see one or two, depending on the size of the group, you'll see a small group of veterans maybe off in the corner, off on the side, and none of them look stunned. None of them look pissed. None of them look surprised. And it's because none of it's really all that important. I think you'd probably find similar reactions if you had like a group of police officers around who have been dealing with all this atrocious malarkey that's been going on for the last 5 to 6 years in our country, who have seen some absolute bullshit, because none of it really makes you think that anything's really that big of a deal, because you've seen and you've experienced and you've lived and you've watched things that really are a big deal. You've seen people really lose everything, their house, their family. You've seen despair on their face when they run up to a family member who's dead on the ground, and you see how that affects them. That hits pretty hard. That's a sobering experience. And it's never been my experience, but imagine if you're the one that took that life, which is the experience of many other veterans and or maybe even police, well, not maybe, but for sure police officers. A lot of these guys who stay silent and sit in the back of the room and don't really get too hyper about nothing, they're maybe the guys who had to collect their buddies' parts and put them in a bag to send them home and then keep fighting. These guys are maybe the ones who had to sit on a cot on a gurney and look down and see their body blown apart and try to stay calm so everyone else around them doesn't freak out, because the sight of it already is pretty freaky. Veterans know what it's like to be hungry, to be sick at work, to be hungover at work, to be thirsty, to be hot, to be cold, to be tired, to be sore, to miss home, to lose everything, to gain everything. We know, maybe not all of us know everything, but in a small group of veterans, you're going to find a lot of those things in one small group. Is it because we're hard-headed? Maybe.